Hey guys, this video lesson is going over area of irregular figures, day 1, so please have these notes open as you follow along with this video so you can be completing them as well. Alright, so irregular figures, we are still wanting to work with rectangles and triangles. So the goal is looking at these weird shaped polygons and splitting them up so that we have rectangles and triangles. So there are always multiple ways to split up these polygons. I'm going to choose a specific way simply because I think the way I split it is easiest, but if you find a different way that works better for you, totally fine. So on this first one here, I like to draw a line right across right there so that I have shape A, a rectangle up top, and shape B, a rectangle at the bottom. Again, you could do it different ways. This is how I'm choosing to do it. So let's talk about shape A. Shape A is a rectangle, right? So we need our base and our height. Well, our base for shape A is going to be 12 and our height is going to be 3. So the area of shape A is just going to be 36. Again, you can use a calculator this unit, so please make sure you have one next to you. All right, let's talk about shape B. Shape B is still a rectangle as well. Our base is, I'll highlight it for us, 12, and then our height is 3. So that 6 really plays no role in finding our area here. So base 12 times height 3, the area of shape B is 36. All right, we found the area of all of our shapes, so now we just need to add them together. 36 plus 36 gives me a total area of 72. Don't forget your units, we need our feet squared on this, and we're done. All right, here's another weirdly shaped polygon. We have to split it so we get rectangles and triangles. No triangles in this one, just two rectangles. And actually when I split it there, it gives us shape A, which is going to be a square, and then shape B, which would be a rectangle down here. So again, could have split it multiple ways. This is what I find easiest. Now let's find the area of both. So shape A. Shape A, remember I just said that's my square. Our base was 3, our height was 3. So the area of shape A is just 9. And then shape B is a rectangle. Our base was 9, our height was 2. 9 times 2 is just 18. So final step, we found the area of all of our shapes inside the polygon. Just add together the two areas we found. Should get 27, don't forget your units, inches squared. All right, this next one, still looking at a whole bunch of rectangles, definitely multiple ways you can split this one. I'm going to split it this way. There we go. Again, multiple ways you can do it. So I'm gonna make shape A over here, shape B right in the middle, and then shape C on the side. So let's find the area of each of our shapes. So area of shape A, our base was 4, our height was 7. 4 times 7 is 28. Shape B, that one's a little bit trickier because a lot of people want to say, well, I see 11 right there at the bottom, but that 11 is the whole base of our polygon. So we actually have to just look at the 4 right there. So base of shape B is going to be 4, but now let's talk about the height. Again, that 7 on this side here is for the whole polygon. Okay, we only need this little part here. So what we can look at is we know that from here to here is 3 centimeters, right? They give that to us. And then we also know the whole side is 7. So my missing part in here, let me find a different color. There we go. My missing part right here would be 7 minus 3 to get 4. Okay? So when I go back to my formula, I'm going to be doing 4 times 4 to get my area of shape B, which would be 16. And then shape C, our base is 3, our height is 7. So our area would be 21. Final step here, add the areas together. 28 plus 16 plus 21 should give you an area of 65 centimeters squared. All right, this one I find is the trickiest one on here simply because of the missing parts. So if you look at this, multiple ways you can split it. I'm going to go ahead and split it like this. So I have two small little rectangles off to the side. So we'll make the big guy shape A, shape B, and shape C can be my two small ones. So from here, I like to label before I start finding areas. So we know this whole bottom is 28 yards. I can clearly see the height of shape A, but I don't know just the base. What I do know is that since the whole bottom is 28 yards, and we know from here to here is 8, that means the base of shape A is going to be 20, right? 28 minus 8. So I like to cross out the numbers when I'm done with them. I don't need that 28 anymore. I found that the base of shape A is 20, and then the height was 16. So 20 times 16 would give me 320. Now let's talk about shapes B and C. We can clearly see that the base of shape C is 8, and that's actually the same distance for shape B as well. So the base of both of those would be 8. But let's talk about the height. The height here is, total height is 16, right? So that means this whole side length would be 16. We do know this little part right in between from here to here is also 8 because they gave that to us right there. So if I take 16 and subtract out 8 yards, that means I have another 8 yards to split between those two shapes, which would make the height of both of those 4. So again, I'll repeat that. I took the whole side length 16, subtracted out the 8 yards that they gave me, and then that left me with 8 yards to split equally between the two shapes, which is how I got 4 and 4. So shape B, our base was 8, our height was 4, which is 32. And then shape C, same exact thing. Our base was 8, our height was 4, which again is 32. So now that we found our areas of each individual shape, we have to add together 320 plus 32 plus another 32. You have a calculator. I don't have one handy, so I'm just going to go old school. You should get 384 yards squared as your total area here. The rest of the slides are practice for you. Please make sure when you complete them, you check the key to make sure you are doing them correctly. Good luck.